What's up, babes? It's Cralisa Victoria back with another video. Anyway, y'all, before I start cutting up, let's get right into this video. I had to come on here and talk about my fitness. I was in the middle of doing vlogs and doing hair videos, and I said, baby, we need to have a fitness update. So here's the update, y'all. I weighed in at 163 pounds yesterday, 164 today. I've gained 10 pounds, I told you guys, over the last couple of months out of nowhere. Okay, and I feel like part of it is too because I keep on hold on, let me see. Yeah, sorry. Weighing in 164, but yeah, over the last couple months I've gained about 10 pounds, and I think that part of the problem was when I started going to the gym, I put on a couple pounds. So I think even though I was going to the gym like for a week straight, I think I was putting on muscle. But then also I think over the last like couple of months I could have been putting on some additional calories and fat because I felt like I was eating out more than I was cooking, which is not my usual rah-rah. Y'all know I rather eat at home, but if I can eat out, I'll eat out if I have to. And I would honestly rather, when I do go out, it's really for the vibes. Let's see, I'm trying to find my weight guru scale. I mentioned it in my other video. My voice is kind of gone, so forgive me. We're in May, so yesterday I was 163. So this whole week I've been going between 164 and 160 since the 7th of May. I've been going back and forth from 164 to 163. I don't know if y'all could see that. I think you can. You can kind of see the 164s and the 163s, and if you guys look up to here, it was 164.4 today, 163.6 yesterday. So that tells me that your girl has to start some detoxing. I have, let me show you. Holy cow, I just hurt me. I just want to show you guys a few things that I have in my refrigerator. So this is just like, I'm a beverage girl. Okay. So let me just show y'all like everything that's in my refrigerator, beverage wise, that I'm gonna be consuming. So I'm gonna end up making me iced coffee in a second, which I just washed all of these, but I have to pour my creme brulee in here. But let's start with what I have for coffee. So right now I'm using this creme brulee, which you guys know I swear by this. So typically with my fitness, I understand that, you know, you kind of have to eliminate certain things, but what I'm showing you, this creme brulee will never get eliminated, okay? So I have this, it's dairy free. So for the people who don't do dairy, this is good, and for the people who do dairy but want to cut back, this is amazing. So I'm just gonna pour this into here so I can throw the creme brulee bottle away. This creamer is amazing. So I'm just gonna close that, and then I have my cold brew coffee that I made, which is from Starbucks. So I typically have the Starbucks cold brew that I tell you guys all the time, I brew it hot, and if I want a cup of hot coffee right then and there, I can have it. If I don't, I let it set and cool. Once it cools, I put it into a glass jar, I put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then boom, cold brew. So I'm not a coffee girl who buys actual cold brew already pre-made. I typically don't do that. I just brew it myself and make it, because I feel like a little bit goes a long way. The same amount that you spend on the actual cold brew that's already pre-made at the store, you can literally spend that amount on a full coffee pack. So typically I'll buy the Starbucks brand coffees. I like blonde roast. I also like the medium roast, and a lot of times I will put them in like containers. Like these are coffees. This, I wrote on it, but it says it is blonde because these are actually the medium roast. But I guess if you look at it, you can kind of see the color differentiation. But I still wrote on here, and it comes off. I just, needed to remind myself which one was blonde, because I have 3 of these. One is the camera is propped up on right now, but I have 3 of these, and I put my coffee in here and I put them into the coffee maker. And then this right here, I got these a while ago. They are mango sparkling green teas. They're 0 calories, 0 artificial flavors, and 0 sugars. So sometimes I'll just pop a straw in this. It's green tea, sparkling green tea. Then I haven't tried these. I was gonna start using these for on my fitness days, but as you guys can see, it's called Cut, and it's supposed to be for energy and weight loss. It burns calories, boosts metabolism, and it enhances and focuses your energy. And it is sparkling orange, mango, pineapple, and so it basically just has the breakdown of everything that's in here. On the back it has elderberry, watermelon, green coffee extract. It also has vitamin B12, vitamin B6, vitamin D. Like, it has everything just like already. So I definitely think on fitness days or days where I want to take it light, I will have this, but I have to try it. Like I said, I just started buying this, so I don't know if it's good or if it's beneficial. I have it. Then I also keep water, but my water's in the freezer right now, just catching a cool. And then I have my celery juice, which celery juice is really good for digestion. It has so many benefits, but it's best on an empty stomach in the first thing in the morning. When you drink celery juice too, allow it to work your system. Within about 15 to 20 minutes, you're probably gonna be on the toilet. So I would say don't drink this and then go to the gym. Drink this, wait, see what happens, then go to the gym if you need to. Or drink it when you come back from the gym. I'm not typically a person who wakes up and have to eat right away. I can go work out without having ate like a thing, and I'm not gonna get like super sick or anything. I just don't normally eat first thing in the morning. So I will take a pre-workout to the gym, and then I'll just, you know, get my exercise in, and then after that I'll have like a mid-morning whatever I want. So that's pretty much what's in the rotation. And I do take probiotics. I take raw probiotics of these. This brand, this specific one is Vaginal Focus. It's a women's probiotic, but I also have this same brand, the same container, but the focus is overall women's health. It's in the refrigerator. It's not opened at the moment, but I keep probiotics. If you guys know anything about probiotics, they are amazing for gut health. 70 to 80% of your health is in your gut. So if you want to rid yourself of excessive breakouts, you want to rid yourself of all of these things like extra weight gain and you know, all of the things that we experience, extra waste in the stomach, you're going to want to take your probiotics so it can regulate. I know as in a younger years of your life, you might not know too much about probiotics unless your parents gave you probiotics growing up. But as in a young adult, most people don't know about these. And then when you, especially women, start to get to that age where your body is changing and your system is developing different and your pH is becoming a bigger thing than you are even aware of, these probiotics and stuff like that starts to make sense because your body is changing, your hormones are up and down, and yeah, take your probiotics because it will help your gut health, it will help your digestion, and it will help your overall being. I have to write out my to-do list because there's some things I need to order. There's a brand called Care Of. I buy the multivitamins and some other stuff already from Target, but you can order Care Of online, and they have customizable like vitamins and stuff for you. So it has your name and stuff on the packages that you order for your supplements. And I don't know, I love the details of things like that. So I always am like, you can buy the generic brand, they're like their brand at Target, but it's not customized. So you have to order it in order for it to be customized. It's like a test that you take, like probably of 100 questions answering things about you. And once you're done with the survey or the questionnaire, it will basically tell you everything that you probably need to start getting into your routine specific to your answering of the questions. So if you're answering, hey, I'm not sleeping, I'm sleeping 3 hours a night, I'm sleeping, they may request melatonin. Or you say, hey, I'm tired all the time, they may say you need some iron pills. So it will basically give a survey of what it is you need. So in the end of the day, your girl is getting back on track with all that. You start at the minimal level of supplements and what you're intaking, and I think you'll do well. So for me, I know that I have to cut back. I've been drinking more drinks than I'm drinking enough water, or even if I'm drinking enough water, I'm just drinking too many things that carry calories. And it's that thing of like, whether there's times I'm not hungry, I just really want something, you know. So I don't know, but make sure you guys just get back on track somehow. My workout schedule, I wanted to go to the gym this morning, and then I was like, no, you know, maybe I can go tomorrow, or maybe I just want to kind of start to reset, you know, myself. So this is my Sunday reset routine. It's just basically getting prepared for tomorrow and the week to come. First thing in the morning, I want to be able to drink my water and then have me some celery juice. I just want to reset my body. Probably going to go to the grocery store. I need to pick up some spinach so I can make me some green smoothies. And even if I don't pick up spinach, I have some superfood that I can put into my protein shakes and stuff like that and be able to get the nutrients that I need. I have to up my protein. By me upping my protein when I work out, it helps restore my muscles, and it does help me with my gains. But protein also helps me with even like my skin and stuff like that. So I'm just got to get back on that 1000% routine of that. I've been doing these things, but I want to be in a constant state of routine. To everything, there needs to be a routine. You know what I mean? There's a routine to my hair. There's a routine to my fitness. There's a routine to the way that I wake up and the things that I do in the morning, writing out my affirmations, listening to my motivation, motivating myself, you know? So you got to position yourself to win in every category so that you can, you know, end up being top tier. And you have to do it for you. When you do things for you and not for the happiness of other people, you literally will find yourself further. But if you're only doing things because you want to keep up with the Joneses, or you're only doing things because you want to impress people, it's going to make it very, very freaking difficult for you to be successful in what it is that you're trying to do. So hold yourself accountable. Eliminate the excuses, like eradicate them, because they're not going to get you anywhere. And go after what it is that you want. Set the goals. Set the bar high. Set the freaking bar high. Everyone doesn't deserve your attention. Everyone doesn't deserve your time. Know what it is that you're trying to do and do it. Simple. Yeah, so in the end of the day, be you for you, and that's the best thing that you can do. I have a lot of like things that I'm working on as far as my brand. I have a lot of things that I'm working on as far as just growing myself as an individual, being a better version of myself, and things like that. And I think for me personally in my life, some of the biggest things that I have to do to be that person, that girl, that boss babe, that girl who just does better than she did the day before, the best thing for me is I have to have routine, and I have to get back in fitness, because I feel like every time I work out, or when I'm just in a state of being in shape and just being, you know, I personally feel as though I'm my best self. I'm in shape, I'm active, I'm happy, you know, so that's what I'm getting back to. I do want to, it's summertime, so basically summertime. Your girl wants to get back outside as well and start running outside. I've done a few runs over the last few weeks, but I know people don't want to be outside because it be so hot, but baby, that's the best time to sweat and get in shape. So your girl is trying to be body yaddy yaddy goals, because this stomach gotta go. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know what the goals were. I'm 164 pounds right now. I told you guys I would love to get back to 125, 130. I know that sounds, some people are like, no, that's gonna be too skinny. No, that's me being lean, and then me actually gaining from there. Like, I want to be able to have muscle. I want my gains even with my gains included, to be about 125, no more than 130, 135 maybe, gains included. I'm short, I'm 5'2", and for me, I just feel like that's a better fit for me, that's a better look for me, so that's what I'm going for. I know what I felt like and looked like when I was 125, 130 pounds, and I know that I would love to be back there. I think most of the weight right now is in my belly and some in my chest. I mean, I have a naturally big chest, but I definitely have a lot bloat in my stomach, and certain foods, certain exposures to certain things like eating can make your stomach bloat more. Like some people will bloat heavier from salt, or you'll bloat from bread, or you'll bloat because of yeast, and it's just so many different things. So I'm just gonna get back on track of resetting my gut. And like I said, tomorrow I would love to start with my celery juice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start dedicating 1 to 2 days out of every week to just do nothing but liquid fasting, green protein shake, celery juice, like just green days, because there's times where I will just do a green day. Everything in that day has to be green. So I can do celery juice, I can do freaking green smoothies, I can do salads, I can do cilantro noodles and zucchini, and so yeah, that's what I want to get back to. Maybe I'll make like you know, maybe I'll make like a meal prep like that, like a green day, tricolored day, you know, something like that. Or just break it down to this day will be fasted days, where it's just liquids and stuff. I do want to jump back on OMAD, which I've said before. OMAD is 1 meal a day, and I also want to jump on an eating window potentially. So I don't know if I'm going to do OMAD for an extended period of time. Would love to be back on the Daniel fast, which if you're not familiar with the Daniel fast, do your research. If you're not biblical, I'm just going to tell you, Daniel back in the Bible days always prayed and fasted, and that's hence the name Daniel fast. Fasting does so much for me outside of what it makes your body look like, outside of the toxins that it will rid, outside of the clarity that it's going to bring your skin and the bright countenance. Fasting helps me with mental clarity. Fasting helps me with meditation. It helps me with so many different things, and it definitely sharpens your mind, and it also helps you to be a little bit more precise and concise. So yeah, I think I want to embark upon that. So I have to determine, are we going to do OMAD? Because if I do OMAD, that's 1 meal a day. Essentially, you'll do OMAD and then every other hour. So you're fast for 1 hour. You're able to basically eat whatever you want for OMAD. 1 meal a day. In that 1 meal, you eat whatever you want in that 1 meal. And then the rest of the day, you're typically just drinking water. So you're basically eating within an hour and fasting for 23. And sometimes, you know, people will say, oh, well, I'm not going to eat anything. I'm just going to eat the 1 meal. But I'm also going to drink, I don't know, a chocolate milk. I'm going to drink a soda. And I'm going to drink, I don't know, a protein shake. And the thing about it is, you think like, oh, I'm just drinking liquid, so it's cool, right? No, it's not. Because every little piece of sugar is going to stick to your body, and it's really going to take you out of the fasted window every single time you drink something that has calories and sugar. So I know it's difficult, but I've done it before. In OMAD, I've done it like quite a few times. Like before these became concepts that I knew what the acronym stood for, I was doing these things back in the day because I was working out all the time. So I already had like my days where I would have green smoothies, healthy days, and then, you know, I already had my little systems. I would eat 1 meal a day sometimes because that's all I really wanted in a day before I even knew it was a thing. I would eat within a fasted window because I had a routine. So in the end of the day, OMAD works. Like if you do OMAD 1 meal a day for like a period of time, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you'll start to notice that you're going to drop weight just from eating 1 meal a day. So I do want to get back to that. I still think if I get back to that, then I need to still have my meals planned so that I can make sure I eat enough and that I'm full and that it's a good thing. On the days that I don't do OMAD, I'll probably just eat within a window of time, 4 to 6 hours. So if I want to eat, maybe I'll eat between 11 and 3 or 12 and 4. That way I can catch lunch and an early dinner, you know. And sometimes that's the more plausible way to do it, even though sometimes when people do the fasted window, most people do like a minimum of 8 hours. So they'll have like 8-16, which is, if you ever hear somebody refers to a fast as an 8-16 or 16-8, they're basically saying that for 8 hours out the day you're eating, or you're allowed to eat within that window, and the other 16 you're fasting. So 8 plus 16 is 24 hours in a day. So that's where that breakdown comes. And of course, if you were to do 4 hours eating in the day, and it would then be 4 hours eating in the day, and then it would just basically just rotate you up to 20 hours fasted, which still equates to 24 hours. So you just have to figure out what you want your ratio breakdown to be of your day, and then stick to that window. So if you're somebody who says, well, I need breakfast, maybe you want to do your fast from 10 to 6. That way you can catch a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then after 6 o'clock in the afternoon, well, before 10 o'clock you're not eating or drinking anything outside of water. After 6 that day you're not eating or drinking anything outside of water. So that's the more plausible way to be able to eat in an eating window and get results. But if you want like to step it up a notch and get faster results and be more consistent, I would recommend OMAD. Definitely good. I want to get back to taking my shots of apple cider vinegar. I have some in the cabinet. Apple cider vinegar not only regulates like your blood sugar, and it helps you with like, you know, curbing appetites and pH functions and things like that in the body, but ACV just is a very beneficial thing, and it's such a small thing. It helps suppress your appetite. There will be times where I would add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to my salads. Apple cider vinegar, you can just add it to a beverage, but normally I'll mix mine in a shot glass with some water, and I'll drink it, and then follow up behind that shot glass mixed with water, and just drink like a whole thing of water, like a cup. I don't drink apple cider vinegar just like as is. I know a lot of people just do a couple capfuls, a couple tablespoons, teaspoons, or whatever, but long term doing that can burn your esophagus. It can rupture it. Sorry, the camera cut, but yeah, it can rupture your esophagus over time if you drink apple cider vinegar just straight. I'm no doctor, but I'm just telling you what I do know. I don't drink it that way. I drink apple cider vinegar also through a straw, because it does have the ability to mess up the enamel on your teeth as well. So if you're like myself, particular about your teeth, you're gonna want to drink that through a straw. As you guys see, I drink just about everything through a straw. My coffee, my everything. Don't want to stain my teeth. And then, like I said, with the apple cider vinegar and the acidity, you don't want the acidity, that acid, to go ahead and start messing up your enamel if you're drinking it straight anyway. That would just be terrible. So I would definitely recommend that. Another thing that I would say is your girl just has to get a routine. If I'm not in the gym, I need to be, you know, I don't know, stretching. I need to be on a bike run. I need to be on my indoor cycling bike. Something needs to happen. So I just wanted to get on here. I know I've talked quite a bit, but that is my update on my fitness. 164.6 pounds today. I think it said, or 8. Let's look, because I don't want to be lying. Oh, 164.4. Excuse me, I was wrong. Oh, don't delete the entries. Yeah, 164.4, that top entry is where we at today. So I like to break my workouts and stuff down in increments. I don't like to say, oh, I'm 164, but my goal is 125, 130, so let's focus on getting to 130. No, I like to break it down in increments that make sense. So if I'm at 164 pounds, my focus is to lose 5 pounds right now, because 5 pounds will put me at 159 pounds. And then I go from there. Oh, my goal is to lose 10 pounds. That'll put me at 148, 149, right? By losing 10 pounds will put me at 149. So then I could start breaking down my increments as so. You gotta set the short-term goals, intermediate goals, and long-term goals, and just do the work. You can't say that, oh, I want to be 125, 130 pounds tomorrow, because we know realistically that's not going to happen. But if you set the goals and you put in the work, you'll start to get the results. So that's what your girl's going to do. I just feel like it's been a long time since I took a video and dedicated it to my update on fitness. I think I'm going to make a video too. I got to put it down in my notebook, but of what supplements and what things do I use as I'm going to the gym. What is my pre-workout? What is the current protein? What are my superfoods? What are the things that I'm putting in my beverages, meal replacements, when I am actually doing fitness journeys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for that video to come at some point. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.